There are some pretty significant benefits to walking every day. And today we're going to talk about 7 from real people who have watched these videos and left comments about the benefits they've experienced and are experiencing because they walk every day. And before we get to those 7, if you're brand new to this channel, hi, I'm Dave. It's important for you to know that I'm not a doctor. I'm not a licensed personal trainer. I'm a guy who loves walking, and since 2013, I've averaged about 19,000 steps a day. And for almost 3 years now, I've hosted a daily podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day there's a brand new 10-minute episode, not me in a studio, but recorded while I'm out walking, just like you. Because fitness is hard. Getting started is hard, sticking with it is even harder. You might think walking is easy, and to take a single walk, certainly, yeah. For most of us, it's very easy. But doing it day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, sticking with it, that's the hard part. And Walking is Fitness can help you do just that. So let's take a walk and talk about 7 real benefits of walking every single day. And by the way, so I don't get anything wrong, I have a note card that I'm going to be referring to, so if I break eye contact, it's not me being rude, but I just need to glance at the card to make sure I've got my facts straight. All right, benefit number 1, and really this is probably, if not the biggest, it's one of the biggest motivators that people use to get started. To get started with fitness, to get started with exercise, and that is weight loss. And so Mike and his wife live in Texas. Mike runs a small business, Sharp and Wrights Services. He and his wife began walking every day in January 2022. Mike and his wife have each lost 60 pounds. That's incredible. So walking is a great way. It's a great tool as part of your weight loss journey. In fact, walking provides some unique advantages over other exercises, over other fitness activities. And I did an entire video about the unique advantages that you can experience when you walk as part of a weight loss journey. And so Mike and his wife have lost 60 pounds each, walking every day since January 2022. So that's a pretty significant benefit. Number 2, Heather says that walking every day has helped her with chronic stress and depression. It helps her regulate her emotions. She walks 30 minutes a day, and she says she doesn't feel right if she's not walking. Walking is a great way to lower anxiety. That is research-backed, and Heather is experiencing this every day as she walks. Now, the beautiful thing is a short single walk can help you feel better. It can help lower stress. It can help lower anxiety. But if, like Heather, this is something that you deal with daily, walking every day is a great way to manage that. Number 3, Terry was on blood pressure medication and statins for high cholesterol. One of the things that I talk about in just about every video is the wonderful long-term health benefits, potential health benefits of fitness, pursuing fitness, of starting and sticking with it. You can lower your risk of an early death. You can lower your risk of heart disease, certain cancers, type 2 diabetes, depression, and other chronic illnesses. And this is all research-backed. Terry, walking every day, is now off of blood pressure medication and statins for high cholesterol. Now, one of the things that I talk about quite a bit is the long-term health benefits of pursuing fitness and sticking with it. You know, a single walk is not going to lower your risk of an early death. A single walk is not going to lower your blood pressure or cholesterol. It's starting and sticking with it. And we tend to think of that as really long-term benefits, something that you'll see perhaps years down the road, maybe decades down the road. Terry started walking every day 4 months ago. That's pretty incredible. Number 4, Rockin' Johnny. Rockin' Johnny says walking every day helps him manage his arthritis. And it may feel counterintuitive, but walking in certain circumstances can actually help you lower pain, lessen pain, alleviate pain. And arthritis, for some, is one of those circumstances where walking helps. And again, I'm not a doctor, but Rockin' Johnny has arthritis, and walking every day is helping him to manage that. Number 5, and this one's a little controversial because there's not research that makes a direct connection to this. This is not a 1 + 1 = 2 or a 1 + 2 = 3. But there is a body of research that indicates that this can be effective along with other things that we do, lifestyle choices that we make. So Dawn and her husband walk 3 to 7 miles every day, and they've been doing this for 15 years. Dawn says they don't get colds, they didn't get COVID, they haven't had the flu. Walking can help strengthen your immune system as part of an overall package. Now, again, there's no research that says if you do this exercise or this fitness activity, you will not get this number of colds. There's not a direct connection because the immune system is very complex. It's a system. And there are a number of things that we can do, including fitness, how much we sleep, how we manage stress, what we eat. All of that factors in. And the irony is that with exercise, you can actually overdo it and suppress your immune system. Before I became a walker, before I started using walking as my primary fitness activity, I was a runner. I did an entire video of why I gave up running for walking. And the first half marathon I ran, I was feeling pretty good about myself. 3 days later, I got a raging cold. There is research that if you overtrain, if you do too much, you can actually suppress your immune system. So there's a balance there. Number 6, Charlie served 12 years in the Navy. He's an engineer. He works on applied controls. Charlie walks 2 to 5 miles every day. And this is research backed, that when you walk, you actually think better. You can be more creative. There's research that indicates when we walk, focused on a particular problem that needs a solution, we can be 66% more creative than if we're just sitting. Well, Charlie's an engineer, and he says he walks every day and constantly, while he's on his walks, has these aha moments. Here's an idea, got an idea. That's wonderful. Charlie, thanks for your service. And then Christina, this one's not research backed, and this one's not going to be for everyone. In fact, there are some who would hear this as a benefit and go, no, I don't want that. Christina says a daily walk provides solitude, time alone. And if you're an introvert like me, that solitude is important. That's how we recharge. It's not that we don't like people or being around people, but we need that solitude to recharge. And a daily walk provides solitude. It provides some margin in your schedule. So some pretty powerful benefits if you walk every single day. Now, maybe you've tried to do this before. You've tried starting and you just had a really difficult time sticking with it. I want to invite you to listen to my podcast, Walking is Fitness. Every day there's a brand new 10-minute episode. And again, I'm not recording this in a studio. I'm recording this while I'm out walking. So essentially, we're taking a walk together. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.